Yes, guys, welcome to Oh Boys Does Oh Boy Gaming Till We Die. Of course, with me, Dermot, aka Dermatron, and of course, James, aka Big James, of course, bringing you all the latest news from the gaming world. And we've got a lot to go through, haven't we, with the new releases at the end of the month. Transformers actually do need to come back to Game Pass, and we may get an announcement, I think, in the June showcase from Xbox on that. And also just a little bit of add the Xbox add 9 titles to Game Pass Essential in the new surprise update. So we've got a little bit to go through. But firstly, I want to talk a little bit about Transformer games and games that are close to my heart. Look, I can remember, look, I'm nearly 50, so of course I've been a massive Transformers fan all my life, from the cartoons to the films to the video games. I've always enjoyed playing Transformers. And where I've been a little bit where I've been a little bit disappointed with what they've done with the product and the Transformers games recently. I think they've been more made for children, hence locking into what the Transformer cartoons own Nickelodeon and the way they went with it. I think they went well away from the games that I grew up with and I played as a teenager and in my 20s and 30s, even now. Um, with War Cybertron, Fall for Cybertron, I think the Xbox games that went with the movies as well. I think all of them, we all have our favorites, we all have our games that were not favorites, but I think all of them were more measured for the adult, sort of teenage adults, gamers. And when Activision lost the rights, I think back in 2020, or I think 2020, I can't remember, I think 2021 when they lost the rights. Um, Nothing was done because it just stood there and they took all the games off Xbox, Xbox Marketplace. And unless you had them downloaded on your Xbox or you had hard copies for the 360, you could never play these games again. And I think it's a shame because I think there's a generation, right? There's a generation out there I'm missing out these classic games of War of Cybertron and Fall for Cybertron. I think there's massive people missing out on them games. As well, then of course we had the Transformer going with the Transformers film. We had Revenge of the Fallen that went with that film. We had Dark of the Moon, which went with that film, and then we had Return of the Dark Spark, which was mostly linked in with Age of Extinction, but not really. It wasn't a game built on the movie itself. But there was rough edges around it that sort of linked it to the movie. And I feel after that, then it was done. Activision didn't want to make any more. They just let the they just let the deal run out, and then it was everything was pulled. Now, if you look at Warner Brothers when it comes to the Batman games and the Batman games they brought out, I think they've done a better job of looking after the product, looking at after the IP address, if you get me. How they keep promoting and like you've gone to PlayStation, you can download, you can stream the first Batman Arkham Origins, which I think needs a remake, by the way. I really do think that game needs a remake. And they went out and they bought the Batman Arkham series where they stuck all the games in together. So you had Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and then Arkham Knight as one package. And I think Xbox or Activision missed the trick back in the day. But when we knew Microsoft bought out Activision and came into all these IP addresses, of course, all the Call of Duty games are Activision, all the Transformer games and other games as well under the Activision banner. I think they made a mistake. I think Xbox made a major mistake by not bringing back these games that to sort of bring everyone in that's a fan of these games. That there's Call of Duty fans, there's Transformers fans, there's other fans of other games under Activision that they made that they should have brought them all in. And they should have said, right, this is what we're going to do. We've got all these IP addresses. We're going to get them, we're gonna upload them, we're gonna remake them, we're gonna do what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna put them on Game Pass so everyone can enjoy them. So everyone can get the enjoyment of these games from for the time I enjoyed playing them. And going back to the Transformer games, which I'm desperately waiting to come onto Game Pass, we do know we may get an announcement in the June showcase that we may get something of an announcement that these games are coming. Now, I've been reading a lot, looking at a lot of YouTube channels coming out with breaking news. They're coming back. This is what they're going to do, and you got the Marvel games reappearing again on the Xbox marketplace, as well as the um, got Fall of Cybertron and Dark Spark has now reappeared, and Devastation as well, which has now reappeared on the marketplace. Um, that they've keep teasing it, they're bringing it back. They keep teasing they're going to do that. Or Xbox, just go and bring it back. Because I do feel there's a generation that are missing out on the games, and they're great games. They're brilliant games. They're well put together by High Moon. Really, probably one of best High Moon's best games. The open sort of open world you get with the both Cybertron games is very good. I do prefer, if I had to pick one, I do prefer Fall of Cybertron that's better than War for Cybertron. Um, War for Cybertron was more of you just do an Autobot um, career mode and you do a Decepticon one. It was one or the other. But I like the journey it brought you on. It brought you on the journey from starting as not a leader of the Autobots, but it brought you on that journey to getting the Matrix, to getting becoming the lead and becoming Optimus Prime, who we know and love with all the films and cartoons. And it's the same with the Decepticons with Megatron as well. It brought you on that journey from him, how badass he gets and how he wants to destroy the Autobots, and it brings you on that journey. And then when that game ended, it was for the Cybertron was a sort of a link to that previous game. And also that brought you on a journey because that brought you on a 6-day journey from filling up the arc with Energon to the end of it, the arc launching, going for the hold, going through the time traveling hold they were going for, having the fight, and then game ending, you choosing you want to be Optimus Prime or Megatron fighting on the top of the arc, and then you know leading on then to the games that come out with the films. So I think Xbox should be bringing these back, and I would assume by June showcase they will be bringing them back, and they need to. I think they do need to. But not just Transformer games. I think there's other games under Activision that they have to bring back, and I think there's other games under umbrellas that they've bought into they should bring back. Halo 1 and 2 should have a remake, a proper remake. I think all the Hitman games should be brought under one umbrella, especially the early Hitman games, the early Hitman under the 360 banner or the original 360 or the original Xbox needs to be, I think, rebranded. Maybe IOI can do something now. They've come to the end of the James Bond making that game, which is coming at the end of the month. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. So, look, I think there's a lot, and I like what Xbox is doing at the moment. Xbox is sort of bringing down the prices of Game Pass. We've got a new logo coming out this week as well with an update. I think there's a new UI as well coming on the Xbox server as well, which I think will come out the next month or so, which will come in as um, a massive update as well. And I think that moves on then to the next generation, onto the next one, Felix, not Felix, what's the name? But I know the name's gone from me. Where the next gen is going to come in, and where the next gen's coming more PC, half PC hybrid sort of console you're getting. I don't think, me personally, I don't like playing PC games. I play them if I have to, but I don't get it. I don't get this big love for PC. I still think sitting down in your chair, get the controller, turn on your Xbox and playing on your telly with a controller, I still think I get more of a buzz out of that than doing playing on PC. I'm not a big PC lover anyway, gamer PC lover anyway. And when I have done it, and I have done F1 Manager on here, and I've tried to run Football Manager on here, I don't get the same buzz. I don't get the same enjoyment as I would sitting down and playing it on my console. I get more of a buzz that way. One thing I would ask Xbox, and I wish they would do it, and PlayStation do it actually. Well, that's one thing I like about the PlayStation, that you're able to link your YouTube. If you've got a gaming channel and it's on YouTube, you're able to link that on PlayStation, but you're not on Xbox. You can Twitch, you can stream from Xbox to Twitch, not a problem, but you can't stream from Xbox to YouTube. And I think YouTube need to sort that out. I think that's something they should bring in. I think it's something they have to bring in. I think if you've only got a YouTube channel, you're then going to be linked in to get the PlayStation. You're not going to get an Xbox, and I think that's not fair. I think if Xbox were to say, right, you'll be able to stream from your Xbox to YouTube, then I think you might find a lot more people come back to Xbox and leaving PlayStation. Um, I just think Xbox is the place to go. I think the Game Pass is better. I think the the updates to do is better. I think the controllers are better. I think the games that they have first party games on there as well as the exclusive games on Xbox are far better. Um, I think Nintendo is probably my next love as well, especially with Mario Brothers and Mario Kart and some of the games that are now coming onto the Twitch Switch too as well. Um, I think Sony have to come up with something radical to actually contain this little bit of momentum Xbox again at the moment. And with them changing the CEO and them coming into a sort of a new way of gaming, I do think that they're going in the right direction at last. And I think reducing Game Pass wasn't a bad idea. I don't think it was a bad move. I think it was a good move. I think it was an extremely good move. And it's reduced over here. It was €29, now reduced to €22 a month. And that includes Ubisoft. Now, you still have to pay for Ubisoft Premium, which I think is an extra €17. But I think on PlayStation, you get that included. And also, you get the EA games included in that €22 as well. So it's still not a bad deal. I think if they were to make it fairer on people, especially when times are hard and money's tight, and not a lot of people can afford to pay the 22, or maybe to go down to a different level. You really do want to buy the essential level. Um, I think they should include the premium in that to make it a little bit, or get a month free trial of it. So it gives people an option. Okay, I like this. Then okay, I'm now going to pay out an extra €17 a month to get this essential. So I do feel it's worth it. I think Xbox have to come up with something new. But on the Transformer side of it, I think they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to. Well, let's welcome a few people in. Big up to Daz. He says, big up to me, mate. Big up to Paigey as well. Big up to you as well. Big up car bloody Transformers. You moaning oh git. Big up to you. Big up to you, Carly boy. We've got Dermo. Dermo, should they bring back more Sonic games on F1 or F1? I think the Sonic games they do. I think F1 games, I think they should do as well. I think they're missing the trick Xbox here, especially with the popularity of F1. Um, I would love them to bring back F1, F1, I think it's F1 2010 and F1 2011 and 2012. 2013 and 14, they can not bother because I think they were shit games. I think everything up to 2015, they should bring back. Also, this new DLC is supposed to coming out for F1 26 to tie us over to F1 27 next year. There's been nothing. There's been silence from Codemasters on that. Now, we know that um the latest showcase is coming to the end on F1 26 in I think the end of this month. So they're gonna have to either it's gonna be announced in that next 2-month showcase on F126, or they're gonna have to come out with an announcement that's gonna be put back another couple of months. This silence is not good. I'm a bit worried that there will be no update, there will be no DLC, and I think it's a shame because all us F1 gamers wanna have a little bit of playing what the new cars feel like, have a to get used to what the new game's gonna feel like next year with new cars, new rules, new ways we're driving. So it's interesting to see where they're gonna go with that, and I think Codemasters have to come out with something soon. They're gonna have to come out with an announcement. Either, yeah, it's gonna drop on this date in June or July, or we're gonna put it back a couple of months and it'll be out in August, September. So yeah, so we'll have to see what happens on that. Did you know that, yeah, 16 years, it is a long time, hell of a long time. Can't believe 16 years, a hell of a long time. Big up Carl, 16.99 a month, all in Ultimate UK quality. It is a good price now, Carl. Yeah, it's €22 over here because I think the exchange rate between you and me is a little bit different. It's a little bit different between us and you, but yeah, it's affordable now. I don't know what you think, Carl, about putting the premium for Unisoft in there as well as a sort of a monthly free trial. Because there's a game in there. It's an Assassin's Creed Shadow. It's a Japanese type game, which I did play a lot of. And also I'm playing at the moment, I'm gonna get back into it, is Mafia. Mafia Old Country, which I think is a fantastic game. Really is. It's a good game and I'm enjoying it. I love the storyline to it. I love the way at the beginning you're working down in the mines and you run and you leg it out the mines. Your friend gets, I'm trying not to spoil it, but you end up working with the mafia. Um, and I think it's a great storyline to it as well. Um, I don't know what you guys are playing at the let me know what games you're playing at the moment. Let me know what your games and we can have a bit of a talk about. This is what this podcast's about. It's about you guys and telling me what you're playing and what I'm playing and sort of discussing the latest news as well. So I'm looking to do this as a weekly update, weekly podcast, either with myself or James as well. We will get guests on as well. But yeah, I'm going to start doing more on the Game Inside now on our gaming channel as the football season sort of runs its course. I will be doing a lot more, and hopefully next week from probably um, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays, I will be doing gaming here on YouTube and on Twitch as well. So do join me for that. Yeah, it works. So there are a lot of good there is a lot of good Ubisoft games actually. All the Assassin's Creed games are on there, which I've never been a massive Assassin's Creed fan, if I'm being honest. I know a lot of people rave about Black Flag, and that's probably the most popular game out of the franchise. But I must admit, I did enjoy Valhalla, and I didn't complete it. I put a good 10 hours into it. Um, but I know there was more to go. I am gonna go back to Shadow again, I must admit, and start that again and start from the beginning. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the Mafia games. I love them. I think all of them are great from Mafia 1 to Mafia 3, which has got a bit of a 50, 60 style to it, onto Old Country as well. And another game which I'm playing at the moment, Carl, which I don't know, and guys, if you like them, are the Watchdog games. Now, I love what the first Watch Dogs. I'm in the middle of replaying that at the moment. I've nearly completed the Aiden Pierce DLC on Watch Dogs 3. Watch Dogs 2 is not a game I really got into. I didn't like it. I think it was more like Watch Dogs, the first one, but with a different character. Instead of Aiden Pierce, it's a different character. I like Watch Dogs 3. There's more of an open world to it. There's more of a I just enjoy where you can go, and there's more of a better storyline to it. I really do. So yeah, so the couple of games there that I'm really enjoying at the moment. Of course, the Batman games I love. I love all the I love the Arkham series, and I know there is rumors there's going to be a new Rocksteady are making a new Batman film. I don't know that's going to be linked to the new Batman film that's coming out in next year or the year after in 27 or 28. I don't know if it's linked to that or it's going to be linked where the in the Arkham universe it's going to be either after Arkham Knight or where before in between Arkham Origins and Arkham Asylum. So I don't know where it's going to be. I think there has to be a game between Origins and Asylum. There has to be there, and then a game between City and Night. So it all sort of fits in what happened Batman between Origins and Arkham Knight, and these little games, maybe doing them as DLCs, that they link up all together. Because I feel where Asylum and City do link up and Arkham Knight link up, I think in the middle there has to be a little what happened between the two games. And I think Rocksteady should go back and do something like that. Maybe it's too late, but maybe they need to do a game that links it all together. So you go, ah, that's why that happened. That's why that happened. So yeah, for me, that's what I'm playing at the moment. Big up Carl, more things the better. Yeah, exactly, Carl. Exactly. Dad's playing WWE 2K26. I've never played it, Dad's. I will download it and give it a go. I'm not a big I was a wrestler fan. I went away from it. But yeah, I may give it a go. May actually download that. I'm that theme park type of game where 26 and Expedition 33 are going through the Resident Evil remake. Never was a big Resident Evil remake. I know Colin is. Colin's done a lot. I don't think they're my sort of games, but look, I like watching Colin doing, but for me, I don't think I'd enjoy it. Valhalla was the best. I agree, but I have to feel give Shadows a go, Carl. I think Assassin's Creed Shadows brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Are there Mafia games on? Yeah, they are. Um, I know. Um, I think they are, Carl. Yeah, off the top of my head, I think they are. Yes, complete 1 and 2, Legion halfway through, but Watch Dogs 1 had the best. It did have the best storyline. Um, I do feel that Legion Watch Dogs has a good storyline with it as well, and I'm really enjoying the Aiden Pierce one. Carl, if you do get that DLC, get the Aiden Pierce one. It is very good. I'm really enjoying it at the moment. Near the end of it now, I think. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Big up to whoever that gentleman or lady is. Big up to you. Um, Only played F1 FM21. Sometimes the Pokemon games via emulated laptop was WWE Supercard on phone. Last game I played on console was Tomb Raider when they reboot. Yeah, do you know what, Paige? The Tomb Raider games, right? I remember playing them on the PS1 and PS2, and I liked them then. I do like the remake ones. There's one game they brought out. It's an over top game, Tomb Raider game. In Egypt, I think that is really good, and I really enjoy that game. Really do. All right, see you later, Carl. I will look later. All right, big up, man. Right, let's go through some of the other news as well. As I said, Xbox adds 9 titles to Game Pass Essential in the new surprise update. So they are Blinken, the Time Sweeper, Jetpack, Refueled, Perfect Dark, Zero, Cameo, Elements of Power, Stackling, Iron Brigade, Massive, Catalan, Neon, Ibis, Coulson on PC, and Max the Curse of the Brotherhood. So there are the games that Xbox have added to Game Pass in the surprise update. Xbox Jazzga Green Lego. Yeah, Wednesday. You will get an update on your console. Xbox are going back to their original type logo, the green logo. They're going back to their roots, and I think it's brilliant. I think it's great going back to their roots. I really do. I think I've seen it. I've seen it on some YouTube channels as well, people showing it. I like it. It's a dark green. It's going back to where they are, back to roots, and I think that's what they need to do. I like what this new CEO of Xbox is doing. She's sort of getting away from all the bullshit that was coming out from the last Xbox CEO. He was taking it well away from gamers. He was taking it in a gamer. He was taking it in a sort of direction where it was suiting everyone else, bar gamers. He was just thinking, I want to make Xbox so much money, but we're going to take it away from the people that buy our product. And she said, no, no, I'm bringing it back to the gamers, which I love, which I absolutely love. And I like what she's doing. I really do. So look, keep it going, keep it going, keep it as it was. And also, of course, at the end of the month, I am so looking forward to these coming out. We've got Lego Batman, the new Lego game for Batman, which I've seen so much videos about, and I cannot wait. I've got it pre-ordered. Comes out in 12 days' time, I think. Now I'm getting it early. I think I'm getting it a day early, so I cannot wait. Cannot wait. So I'm looking forward to that. James Bond comes out the 8th month. I'm also looking forward to that. Now, I will be streaming that live on the channel, by the way, the James Bond game. I made stream Lego Batman as well, but I'm definitely doing a series on James Bond. We're going to go through it together. I love that because it's made by the Hitman people, IOI. I love the gameplay. I love the way it's gone back to how you became a 00, how Bond got his prefix, how he becomes the legend spy that we all know and love. And I cannot wait. I really cannot wait for that. And also Forza 6 as well. I'm a massive Forza fan. I think it is out this week, Carl. I'm not sure the exact date, so let me just check. Okay, let me just check. It's the 19th of May, Carl. It's out, so it's out. Where was it? It's out actually on Monday. It's out next Monday. So it's out today week, it's out. So I'm so looking forward to that. Now, with early access for premium players, it now premium edited players starting on May the 15th. So it's out then for the players that bought early. People getting it on Friday, and for people that haven't bought the premium edition, it's coming out on Monday. You know what? I may be tempted to get the premium edition this week. You know that. You know that. I may. I may. I'm tempted. I'm gonna look on Xbox after this, how much it is now. But yeah, I love Forza anyway. I'm a massive Forza fan. Love Forza Motorsport. Still play the Forza games now. Absolutely love it. So yeah, big up to I can't wait for that. I'm so looking forward to the end of this month. This month has so many great games coming out. And then hopefully Transformer games coming out back on the Game Pass next month. And these next 2 months can be I'm gonna be in. It's gonna be great. Really fantastic. What would be a good platform game in Xbox? Don't it? Also, will the update be on all it? I don't know if it'll be on the 360. I know will be on all the Xbox X and S's, this new update. That's going back to the I don't know if it's on the Xbox actually. I'll tell you what does, I'll find out for you. I'll find out for you and I'll let you know. Hang on. Let me just check now. Will that new be on? Right. So let's have a look. Okay. No, I think it's only on S and X. Um, Xbox recently announced a major rebranding, shifting from Microsoft gaming division back to simply Xbox, accompanied by a fresh logo that emphasizes the luminous green color of the original Xbox. The new design features depth and giving it a sort of glass-like liquid glass effect while maintaining the modern minimalist style that brings nostalgia with company branding. I think it's only on the Series X and X. I'm not sure if it's coming on all Xboxes. Um, I will dig more into that, Daz, and let you know. I let you know, but I think it's only just on X and S's to be fair. Big up to Carl Forza out there. Yeah, as I said, the 15th if you get the premium. If not, it's out on the 19th. And then Carl, it's on Xbox Series S and he's Xbox One S. Yeah, it will be. It will be then Xbox One S. I think it will. I think I think it will, Carl. Maybe, Carl, you can let us know. Look, I'm just so excited for this month. I will be doing a review of Lego Batman. I will be doing a review of James Bond. I will be definitely doing a review of Forza 6 as well. Um, I may do some content with Forza 6, so watch out for that, guys. I need to work out how to set up my capture card column when you're free. I may need your help, but yeah. But look, a lot coming up in the channel, a lot coming up here on YouTube, a lot coming over on Twitch as well. So do hit the subscribe button in here. Do hit the um the follow button on Twitch channel as well. Um I've heard it's one of the next games on the Xbox ones before those. Okay, so so it's gonna be, yeah, it's definitely next gen. Absolutely. I think, would it go back to the Xbox One S and then go into the Series S and X? Maybe. I don't think it's gonna go back to the first Xbox One. I think it might be too late for that. I'm not sure. Um, I'm the one like the fridge, Carl. Is that a Series X? Yeah, that's the Series X. Yeah. Do you know what? I have a Series S. I had a Series X, right? And then I went back to Series S. I think the Series S is a better console than the Series X. I rarely do. I do. For a little pokey console, right? It fights above its weight, and it gives the Series X a run for its money, and it's cheaper. So yeah, for me, I can't complain about the Series S. Really can't. Are there rumors, but not all the way back? No, I think it is just the Series S and X, and then the next gen. Look, I will be doing the podcast on the next gen as well. When James is back, we're going to have a good talk about that because I feel there's a lot to be talked about. The price, will prices go up? Will people buy them? Do we need to upgrade? Again, is this upgrade, is the next gen necessary? Is it really necessary? So look, we'll be back next week this time. So do join me then. I will be doing a review of Forza 6 next week. So I'll give you my thoughts on my first impressions of Forza 6. I will give you my impressions, of course, on Batman Lego, the trilogy. And let me just make sure that I don't want you going on. I don't want you going on. Stay on. And also, I will be doing a review on James Bond as well. I am going to do a James Bond walkthrough, so that will be interesting. We'll learn the game together, which should be brilliant. Forza 6, I probably will. Batman, I'm not sure. I'm still undecided if I'm going to do a series on that, but I think it's worth probably doing a show on it, doing a couple of hours and see what we can learn together. I think that's the main thing. But guys, that is it. Thank you all for watching. I promise I will do more on these moving forward. I know I've neglected the gaming side of what we do. I'm just so busy with the football side at the moment. So, but guys, look, more's coming. I appreciate your loyalty, sticking with us, and not unsubscribing, and still liking and watching our videos, guys. So we will be. I'll be back later this week with another one. Definitely with an update. But Carl, big up. S is better, can handle the series and can back the Series X. Yeah, as long as you have turned a hard drive, it challenges the absolutely, Carl. And big up to you, Paigey, as well. But guys, thanks for watching. Back later. Back later this week, actually. Look, if I get the premium package for Forza 6, I may do a review Friday. So keep out for that. Keep out for that. Optimus Prime is a tart. Well, so is Megatron, so maybe they were have suited on the corner of Cybertron together. Oh, that's where I've seen you. Anyway, on that bombshell, we'll speak to you later. Hang on. Before I go, Dermy, you should get Stacey on the stream. Yeah, I will do. I'm going to speak to Stacey definitely in the summer. I'm going to definitely get her on. Definitely. But I've enjoyed today. I'm not really confident talking about gaming like I am about Tottenham. And I need to get more confident talking about gaming and talking about the games. And I know this has not been the best stream. Anyone watching it probably think, geez, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm not really that confident. Um, So yeah, the more I do it, the more I will get confident, the better the content will be. We are getting a new intro, we're getting an outro as well, we're getting better graphics on the gaming side of it as well. So yeah, there's a lot of improvement on this gaming channel. But guys, do hit a like, do hit subscribe on the YouTube, do hit a follow on Twitch as well. Whatever you do, come on. Don't worry because you're it's been great, mate. It's more oh, thanks, Carl. You're very kind, buddy. Yeah, don't let don't let it worry you that you're old. No, no, don't let that worry you. Old boys do gaming better, I think. Anyway, old people do gaming better, I think. Anyway, see you soon. Bye. Hang on, I haven't even got my outro sorted yet, which is either going to be a 30-second countdown. Anyway, see you later.